are here at Luton Airport and we are going on a fantastic trip and I'm super excited.
And what are you most looking forward to about this week's trip?
Seeing something completely different and learning something new so that I can bring back to the schools and take it further.
I really am quite excited about going to see different institutions, schools, and just learning about how things are done in other parts of the world.
We hope you enjoy our trip as you join us on our journey.
This is the start of the journey. Come with us. Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
Welcome to Sarajevo. Great effort from the boys. A few individual errors. Bit sloppy.
It's something we'll have to work on in the training grounds.
You know, we go again tomorrow. Back to basics. You know, put the effort in, and the results will tell. You know.
Today, we can proudly say that we have around 200,000 books, which are divided into 7 fonts. The more important font of our library is a manuscript collection.
As you could see, we are proud about our heritage, we are proud about our history, but at the end of the day, we made it to survive for 488 years and counting.
We're from all different backgrounds, different line of thinking, but for one objective. We're all in it to ultimately to go and see Rasulullah, and of course ultimately to be in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whether we like it or not, whichever route, it doesn't matter.
How are you gentlemen finding the trip?
Oh, excellent. Alhamdulillah.
What are you currently conversing about? Is it confidential?
It's not confidential. It's again about extending this type of work beyond the UK and beyond Europe.
In each of our programs we have religious subjects.
Yes.
Even in preschool, educators have religious subjects.
What are you doing in Zenica University?
We're learning about teacher training and the pedagogical way how they teach the teachers to teach children.
They start with the basics of reading, writing, listening and speaking so that they can actually start to access the Arabic language.
It is true, we need to get together globally. It's not just a Bosnian issue or Bangladesh, Pakistan. It's about who's going to do it. So it's about collectively working together and come on, produce something.
What you just said was the most powerful thing, because to be able to actually rebuild where you are from where you were to where you are and where you're going, and what you have developed here, you have been radical in your approach.
إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا يا أيها الإنسان ما غرك بربك الكريم الذي خلقك.
Hold on. Yeah, jump up. 3, 2, 1. Why are the brothers gone all shy? Just give me a nice salam. 3, 2, 1.
No, do it again.
So there you have it. First visit to university, and we've had a fabulous morning. We're now on our way to Travnik. We have arrived in Travnik. Where are we actually going right now?
We are going to a 16th century masjid and then we're going back to the madrasa in Travnik.
Do you think we're going to get some lunch somewhere along the way?
Yeah, we're going to be starting with lunch in fact when we go back.
MashaAllah. Do you want one of these? Try it on. Come here. Come and try it on.
Taking the doctor's position, mashallah.
Oh, mashallah. Hold on.
All I can say is, I like it.
Assalamu alaikum, Ustad. Where are we?
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. We're one of the oldest masajid in Bosnia, Srebrenica Jami'. It's a 16th century masjid. SubhanAllah, the architecture, the feel of the masjid. You get a real sense of going back in time. But you also see the legacy of Islam in Europe, and the roots of Islam in Europe, they go very deep. And even you'll find companions of the Prophet ﷺ, some of them buried in Europe, in Cyprus and Istanbul and other places. We need to be proud of our heritage here in Europe.
Where are we?
We're in Travnik.
Yeah, where are we? What's
the
behind
site of the oldest school in Bosnia. It's currently producing the #1 students in Bosnia. An amazing place, an amazing scenery. What more do you need?
Just a karak chai?
A karak chai, yeah.
So who's this? Who am I with?
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Yasser. Right now we are in the library of the oldest Islamic school in central Bosnia.
And what brings you all the way to Bosnia?
Well, the education and the history. There's a very, very vast curriculum and all sorts of stuff that you can learn.
Can't really have a bit of downtime, so we thought we'll go and check out the lovely natural beauty. There's a lovely stream of water there and lush green everywhere you look. Absolutely beautiful.
The journey was long, but it was fun because we had good company. We really enjoyed ourselves. We're back now. We prayed Maghrib. We're going to go out and eat some food.
No, the thing is, yeah, I've never seen the group this active. They've been so animated now that they're choosing dinner. Assalamu alaikum. I'm here with my brother. What's your name, brother?
Mirza.
Mirza, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
MashaAllah. What do you recommend we order?
Chawapi and sujuk kiti. Yeah.
Chawapi and sujuk kiti.
Yes. Like sausage and sausage.
Jazakallah khair.
This is the
Hungry man.
main famous dish.
I'm in the right place. What are we ordering, boys?
Ariad as well.
Chavapi.
Chawapi.
I'm gonna go for chawapi.
Tonight's dessert's being made. They're going to look something like this at the end. MashaAllah, age hasn't changed anything for these young men. They still need a sweet treat every now and then.
I'm just here to supervise. Majid can get quite rowdy after Isha.
Do you know what? I have seen that side of him sometimes.
There's a bit of a combination when he's on holidays and sugar rush and it's after Isha. Anything could happen.
Alright, fair enough. I got him. Tells all the kids here the teeth are going to go bad. Look what he's turned into a sweet monster.
Today's visit, apart from seeing the nature, I was very interested in how they planted in that tarbiyah and the work with Imam al-Ghazali, which aligned with what we do in our school.
And all that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants is sincerity from us. And He is the one that makes the way. And this is why Quran is the thing that's read and oft repeated, because it is epistemologically changing the way we think. The more that we read it.
A few of us went for a bit of a climb, and you can't underestimate the effect of tarbiyah, of growing up in an environment where you can see so far in the horizon. Prophet ﷺ, when he was brought up amongst the Bedouin in the deserts, it has an effect on your character and your vision. You know, when you're brought up in a concrete jungle where you've never been past your road, it's very different to being grown up in the mountains.
How are you feeling?
Alhamdulillah, much better. Looking forward to learn more.
You look very well dressed today. MashaAllah. These are the naughty guys at the back that I've had to film. Look at the and you got Uncle at the back, right? The naughtiest in the left hand corner. Do you know what's really nice right here? The last few moments, it kind of puts into context like what we're here for, why we're doing this. In and amongst all the laughs and the jokes that we're having, this is all for the sake of Allah, right?
Sometimes you can get life quite complicated, but first and foremost about you and the change you're going to make in yourself. Saying in Arabic, the one who hasn't got cannot give. So if we haven't got that level of obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that level of love to follow the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what are we giving others? Because all of us need help and support.
Where have we arrived?
We've arrived at the official memorial centre here in Srebrenica, so we'll be looking at the exhibition.
Would you like to share a little bit about what you're doing here?
Yeah, I've just been watching a video of different troops that were organised to be part of the UN humanitarian aid relief. They were saying that some of the things that they saw were unbearable. So that's what I've seen so far.
What do you think of this masjid?
Beautiful, open air. It reminds me of being in Austria. I'm just overwhelmed with the beauty of having an open air salah. No need for electricity, nothing, and it's just really peaceful to be out there, because Allah tells us in the Quran, ponder with the nature and connect with God, and it's so easy to do that because you're praying and you feel the air. You can see the greenery and the wonders of the world, and this is how we can only develop ourselves.
We are in the main cemetery, giving us a glimpse, frankly, only a glimpse, of the genocide in 1995. It's quite surreal. I think it's been ordered quite nicely on the programme that we went to the exhibition first and we saw some video footage of what it was like, and it was all, you know, it was very moving, and seeing it as it happened and now coming to this side and seeing the products and seeing kind of what it's resulted in. And then also incredible that we prayed Jum'ah right here and the adhan was being declared out loud in the very same place that the Bosnians and our fellow Muslims were being massacred because of their belief and because of their particular identity. So subhanAllah, it's a place of reflection. That's where we are. We're in a place of reflection. Wa salam. Who do I have here?
Majid.
And?
Sahil.
MashaAllah, you guys rooming together, yeah?
Yes, mashallah.
How was the experience?
Very good. Very good, mashallah.
You guys got a bigger room than us. This is what happens when you become senior in the group.
Well, it's going to be some perks, isn't it?
How you feeling, bro?
I feel quite refreshed, exhausted at the same time. I really enjoyed the trip.
This was the place that started up World War I. How, you may ask? Join us for the next episode.
We're on the wrong bridge, man. He was over there.
Here in Bosnia, we have no ikhtilaf. We're all on the same page here.
We couldn't have come to Bosnia and not done some shopping. MashaAllah, there's amazing artifacts, gifts. Definitely recommend you come here. Sister Samara, last day, how are you feeling?
Energized, enthused, and I think hopefully I can say resolute.
I find it amazing, and I'm going to go back. I'm optimistic, I'm inspired, I've lots of stories to share with my family and friends, inshallah. Very inspiring.
A lot of soul searching.
Sister, will you be coming back to Bosnia anytime soon?
Yes, I was thinking I want to tell that I will bring my children.
We're trying to get Akhtar on camera.
The only time you're going to get me on camera is talking about food.
Talk exactly that. How was the meal?
I'm not interacting with you.
This is being live streamed.
I've seen the number of hits you get. I'm not worried about your live stream.
That was a dig.
Welcome to the Tunnel of Hope. Please follow me.
Okay, here comes the Tunnel of Hope. I have to crouch down. We're a little bit taller than most of these people, but good thing I've got this helmet on. I seem to be getting somewhat closer to our destination. Stairs, some light at the end. How are you feeling, young man?
Alhamdulillah, splendid, beautiful day. Look at the day.
Lovely day.
We just arrived at the airport for our departure flight after amazing 3-4 days. Just gonna go inside, get ready for our departure flight inshallah this evening.
Majid reporting out from Sarajevo.
Live from Sarajevo.
Mehren, how are you feeling?
Mixed emotions. It's sad. It's coming to an end.
It's been a fascinating trip. There's a lot to reflect on, and because of that, it's actually full of excitement because I think there's a lot of wonderful things that's coming out of this trip, inshallah.
It hasn't quite dawned on us, I think, at the moment. I think it'll probably dawn on us tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I agree. I was thinking the same as well.
It's really eye-opening, and I think it also opens up a little bit of your heart to Muslims around the world, and you find comfort in a place that you don't call home.
But the message that I would take is the message that the university lecturer, the young lady was presenting, which is, we're Bosnian, we just do it.
Yeah.
I think I will take that.
Do you know what? A special experience, mother and son. Yes. You might not even get the chance to do it again, so be grateful to your mum and be grateful to him as well for coming. Start. How are you feeling?
Exhausted, but in a good way. MashaAllah, we've done so much. It's really been an eye-opener in terms of the history of Islam in Europe.
There's so much history here.
whatever we can take back, learn from this history, and also the next most important thing is this genocide which happened here. Now that is something which we are living through now in Gaza.
It's been phenomenal, and I'm just already thinking about when I'm going to be able to come back.
Would you recommend this to other families?
Not the way we just did it. We did it intensive, but you know, it'd have to be at the family level.
There it is. We're about to board.
Bismillah.
Bismillah. Goodbye, Sarajevo. Inshallah, we'll be back.